Hey there guys, and welcome back to the final episode of our Project Cars 2 Career Mode playthrough. So this is episode 5, and as you guys can see, we are not actually on the career menu. And that's because the World Endurance Championship, the minimum play time on there is about 4 hours. So I'm not going to be doing that just because I wanted to do a full-on Le Mans style event for this last episode. So we're going to simulate a full-on endurance race at Le Mans circuit. So the track selection is obviously the Le Mans 24-hour race circuit. Race settings we have set to 2-hour endurance race, so hopefully we'll get a nice time of endurance racing to try and simulate. We've got the session start time at 12 noon, time progression at 15, so hopefully we'll get a nice 24-hour cycle, so we get a transition from day, night to back to day again. We've got season set to summer with 4 weather slots. We've got rain, overcast, hazy, and night cloud. Now I did want to go random just to mix things up a little bit and make things a little bit more unpredictable. However, this being Project Cars 2 and having random weather slots, it's not such a great idea just because it would give me like blizzard and things that won't happen in the summer. So I'm not going to go and chance that out and make the race a little bit ridiculous. We're just going to go with sensible choices here for this event, and we have synced the weather progression to the race, so hopefully we get a nice transition as the race progresses. Start type is going to be rolling start. We have no formation lap just because what the really odd thing is about this game is that the formation lap speed limit is 75 on every circuit. Same thing with pit stops actually, or pit limiter, or pit limiter speed. Yeah, sets of 75, so it makes it such a drag, and yeah, it will just take a very long time to complete. So moving on to the opponent settings, we have 31 AI cars on the track. Shame we can't have any more. Unfortunately, this being Project Cars 2, we can't really add about 60 onto it, which is a big shame. I would have liked to have 60 cars at least on the track, especially for a long track and an endurance race. Anyways, skill level is set to 100%. Aggression is at 80%, so hopefully the AI will give me a good run for my money. We have multi-class field. We've got LMP1s, LMP2s, and we've got the classic, or the GTEs, which is the beginner friendly cars. So that's going to simulate literally the entire field of the Le Mans style races, and we are going to be starting at last place, and I think it's bound to class, so we're going to be starting at like 11th or 10th depending on how many cars are in each field. So save that and let's get started. So we are using the R18 e-tron Quattro 2014 car. I don't have any of the DLCs as of yet. I'll be getting them soon, but I know the Audi e-tron 2014 is definitely one of the slowest LMP1 cars in the vanilla game, because it's just so underrated and it doesn't really have a lot of grunt to it as well. It's very stable, that's definitely for sure. It's very easy to drive and it's consistent, which is what we're going to try and go for, as this is an endurance race. It's not about having the fastest car, it's just about being consistent and getting there to the end of the race. So hopefully the Audi will take us there. Now the RWD and the Marek are definitely, I think, one of the 2 fastest ones in the vanilla game, and the Toyota, I think TS 030 or 040, I can't remember which exact model is in this game on the vanilla anyway. It's got a really overpowered hybrid system. It's not particularly the fastest one. I think it's in like the third or just behind them or in front of the Merrick, but it is so overpowered on a hybrid system. It's just lunges it straight away, it uses all that power, and yeah, it's just going to make mincemeat out of the AI, so I'm not going to be using that. I don't want to try and use overpowered cars for the AI, because just in case if they can't match me. So yeah, we do have full damage on. We've got mechanical damage on as well, so I do have to be wary how I drive this car, just in case if I do get like a puncture, suspension damage, or even like aero damages, and even if I over rev the engine and don't shift in time, the engine will overheat and it will blow on me, so definitely got to be watching out for that. And we are going to start off with using the stable setup. Just because it's in the rain and we crash into the AI in a formation lap and we get a 5-second penalty. What are you doing? AI during formation lap, so we get another guy gets a 5-second penalty as well. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, lights are green, not the place here you want them to go green, because we were in the middle of the chicane. So yeah, bad start for us. But let's get underway and crack on with this endurance race. So here we go, going into the Dunlop chicane now. Going to be very, very careful here, just because I'm not too sure how the AI is going to progress through here, and the weather conditions certainly aren't helping neither one of us. Down into the S's, can't really see much just because of the spray from the rain. Going to take it nice and easy through here. Looks like there's a massive puddle in to the left there, so I'll try to avoid that. I'll show you guys saw it on the playback, but that was crazy amount of puddle already, and as the time and the rain progresses, it's just going to get worse. The standing water does get worse in Project Cars 2, which is what I like about it. It's one of the most realistic things on this game. It's absolutely crazy, and if you do hit it, the car will just lose control. You hydroplane, you either just go straight or you will spin out depending on the car setup. So you have to be very, very careful. Oh, into the massage chicane, a little bit late there, a little bit hot, but managed to brake just in time. So we've lost a few tenths there, but we are underway. So currently we are last in the LMP1s. Not to worry though, it's just the beginning of the race. We do have that 5-second penalty as well, so we might have to get rid of it somehow, maybe a drive-through or something like that. I'm not too sure how it's going to work out, just because we did hit that car in the formation lap. Nothing to do with us, it was just the AI controlling the car at the time, and obviously it just went really, really badly for us. So like I said, the Audi R18 isn't particularly the most fastest of things. It's more like a tractor really, and doesn't really have the top end speed as well, just because it's very aerodynamic and producing a lot of downforce, a lot of drag. But it does get through corners rather quickly, as you guys will see in the Porsche curves. This thing is an absolute monster through that section. I absolutely love that section. It's such a good sector to get some time up on the AI, or even in online race. I just like we're gaining a little bit on the AI just up ahead of us. You can see a lot more spray coming into the onto the screen now. We're still not in distance of draft. One thing I do have to watch out for is fuel as well. So I might have to change my fuel mix depending on what it is. I will change that on the straight on the next lap. Try and conserve as much as fuel as possible, but maintaining a good pace as well to the race leaders. So currently we are roughly about 6 seconds behind the race leaders, so it's all pretty up close in the LMP1 category. Everyone's literally just right on each other's bumpers, which surely is going to make a lot of hard work when overtaken. And speaking of hard work, here come the Porsche curves, and oh, a lot of AI is going sideways, losing control there already. You can just see that even the AI is struggling to maintain these cars on the road grip, because just losing the back end, and yeah, the weather conditions aren't helping them at all. Somehow we're managing to keep this thing fairly stable through this sector. But I'm coming into the final chicane here, or the Ford chicane as they call it, which you can actually take pretty quickly, but the AI seems to be very hesitant in the way they take it, and the line's a little bit off, but nothing I can do there. So right, starting lap 2 now. Still in 11th position. Again, the Dunlop chicane. Taking neat lines through there. Early on the power. Trying to short shift a little bit, so the wheels don't spin out. Early on the brakes here through the AI. Went a little bit wide there on the Rouge, but that's okay. So did the AI. Got the inside line and a better run, so we're going to go for that pass. We've got 10th place now. Try and make a line. We've got 9th. Can we get 8th? Yes we can. Can we get 7th? God, that run was amazing. the hybrid system worked really well for us as well, so we got the full power advantage here. But I'm going to slow down here because we got a massive build up. Oh, and a lot of hydroplaning happening there. I'm not sure if you guys saw all those puddles into the first chicane, but they were there, and literally I could not brake in time. I tried to brake as late as possible and that didn't work out at all. But we've got another good run out from there. We made it to 6th place now. I'm going to get a few more AIs here, but I'm going to slow down as we are approaching the next chicane. And the AI are very, very early. Oh, we got contact made from the AI just hitting the side of us there, trying to do a pit maneuver or something. Sustained a little bit of damage, but it's not too bad. I'm going to try and go on the inside here for the Mulsanne. We've got that move. I'm going to be very, very careful on the brakes now, just because I don't want to get rammed. Always coming really close. It's on the attack now. Oh, we managed to make that move stick. There we are, in 3rd place now. Coming up to the guy in 2nd. Gets a bad start, or bad line out through there, through the Mulsanne. Gets 2nd there. We go side by side here. No, it's going to cut us off, so that's okay. We're going to hang back a little bit here, just because I don't feel really comfortable making that pass through this section here, because you can see how wet the track is, and in these conditions, you know, you just don't want to risk it. If it was dry, that would be a different story. Once again, AI is a bit early on the brakes there. Not very comfortable with the rain, giving us a chance to harvest more of that hybrid energy. Oh, it's blocking us off, can't really make that move. It's fine. Oh, let the door open, and we got 1st place. 1st place into the Porsche curves. It's gonna make things a little bit now easier for us with the visibility as well. No spray to worry about. One thing I forgot to do is actually check my fuel maps to see what fuel mixture we are on. So when we get to the straight now, oh, looks like the AI is in the pit as well. Looks like it's an LMP2 class car, so I'm guessing there was some sort of accident between someone early on in the race for them to pit now. But let's check our fuel mixture. Yeah, we got on rich. Let's go normal. Hopefully that should keep us out of the pits for a little bit longer. I wish there was an icon on the steering wheel display about fuel on this car, which there isn't. We've got a little bit of a track limit warning there as well. Not sure what I car. Looked fairly decent to me. But again, I was paying attention to our fuel mixture, so never mind. Anyway, heading on to the straight now. Let's see how fast we can actually reach, or what top speed we can actually get to with normal fuel mixture. I'm guessing it's going to be a little bit slower. We managed to get like 191 with rich fuel mixture. We're hitting about 180. We're going to probably hit probably by the 1st chicane. Yeah, 180, and we're early on the brakes here for the 1st chicane. You can see that puddle there on the right, so we're going to have to stay to the left here and try and pick up any more puddles, because as the rain progresses in time, the track gets so much wetter. You can just see the puddles on the road as well, and where the car just like literally just loses control for a second, hydroplaning, which makes it so much harder. So definitely have to be wary of that. Okay, it's in 2nd chicane now. We're going to be early on the brakes once again, light braking, just to harvest a little bit more of that energy. And that was a pretty very good exit. So I'm going to change my fuel mixture now to lean. So it looks like it's going pretty well so far for us. Oh, so get rid of the MGU. Going to the Mulsanne bend. Our relative gap from second place is about 2 seconds. That's why I turned it down to lean. We do have a 5-second penalty through from the start of the race where the AI was doing the formation lap for us. So that's not going to help us. We're about 2.8 now. So we're going to keep it on lean just to save a lot of fuel here, as these guys do burn through fuel quite a bit. Oh, we hit a puddle as well on the right there. God, don't know how I managed to keep that under control, but that was absolutely scary into the Indianapolis. Literally thought I was going to hit a barrier or something. That would have been catastrophic. We did lose a little bit of time there. So the AI has gained a second on us, and I don't think the fuel mixture is doing that well, to be honest, but we will keep it just in case and see how we go. If I do get past, that's not going to be the end of the world. It is an endurance race, so can't really win it with a 1 lap or anything like that. And we have about just under 2 hours to go for this race to finish as well, so a long time. So anything can possibly happen in this race. Oh, a lot of puddles through there, a lot of puddles, so that's not going to be good. Once again, another AI is in the pit. I'm not sure if it's the same car that's in the pits from the previous lap. If it is, that it must have been a retirement or something. I think it is the same guy. So yeah, it looks like an early retirement to one of the LMP2s. Just goes to show anything and everything can happen on this game if you do have full mechanical damage on. Even to the AI. Now one thing that would be really cool. Oh, just was very careful through there. Through the S's, as you saw on the left, the puddle there, just standing waiting to terrorize me. Now, as I was saying, the cool thing about this game would be if the oh shit, getting caught up here. Would be if the hybrid system had a failure as well. I mean, that would be pretty decent and realistic as well, so that would mix it up a little bit. Seek1, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you are well. Hope you had a nice Christmas and New Year's. Dominator, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, dude. Yeah, we're definitely getting caught up now with the lead mixture on. That's not a problem. If worst comes to worst, you can overtake me and I will just use that slipstream while I can serve as much fuel as I possibly can. Right, looks like I got a massive train behind me. I just saw all the lights literally one by one. This could get ugly if they're going to be very aggressive. Oh! And we lost it! We lost it! I have to wait. There's nothing I can do. Hit a puddle and that was it. Game over for us. Right, we need to turn back the fuel mixture up to about normal now. Just so we can catch up to the AI. Don't want them to get in too far ahead of me. And we'll have to look into pitting as well. Now, I don't think I have a preset strategy when it comes to pitting as well. I should have probably made a preset just to get like full fuel and everything, tires. But the tires are holding up pretty well actually. They're not, haven't worn out or worn down too much. He's on front. Oh, a little puddle. Okay, that's not going well. That's a little puddle there. Right, looks like we've got a bit of damage to the front wing. We've got 14% damage to the front wing now, so it's going to affect us a little bit. It's not going well for the Audi. It's definitely going well for the Audi now. Yes, top speed has decreased a bit. What we do is we'll pit in now.
Pit confirmed, we got that, we'll go.
Pit in now, fix the damages, get some fuel, and try and make up some places. Oh, there's puddles everywhere. This car is just literally hydroplaning now. Okay, so a little bit of a disastrous run, or lap that was. Spinning out and then having some damage as well, going into a bloody barrier. So adding fuel, I'm probably going to do some repairs to it as well now. This is going to be one long ass pit stop. Let's see how long this pit stop's actually going to take. So far 25 seconds. Almost done. I'll say about 32 maybe. A little bit over. 31, sorry, 33.
Go.
So we have lost a fair amount of time now. Roughly about 4 minutes behind the leaders. So that is an incredible amount of time. Although I do see a LMP1 Breverin 20 seconds in front on the relative times. So we're not out of the woods just yet. Or I shall say, it's not over just yet. Right, the car feels so much better now with being repaired, and just feels a lot more grippier and a lot faster as well. Right, so just in front of us there is an LMP2 car. You can see it just doesn't have enough the grunt that the LMP1s have, and they lack hybrid system as well, but out of the corners they are a lot slower. But still great cars to drive. All very squirmy on the way out there for the AI. Hybrid kicking in now, we've got a bit of draft as well. Let's go out and go for the pass. Right, so we are in 11th place now overall, and 11th place in the LMP1 category. So we do have a lot of time to make up now. Let's just have a look at the relative times. We are gaining on the 10th place LMP1, 19.5 now. We were about 20 or 21, something like that. And we are on normal fuel mixture as well. Right, gotta be careful here. Oh! Oh, I can't see where that puddle is, but I'm not gonna get too close to that curb now. I think it's where the curb is, on the inner. Lucky it didn't spin out all the way, that would be catastrophic. Literally gonna have a hawk's eye on the road just to see where all the puddles are, because they are catching me off guard now. I have to take corners slightly wider. Don't want to get too close to the curbs. The visibility on these LMP cars when you're driving in cockpit isn't the best as well. There's a lot of obstructions with the wheel arches and everything, so you don't really get a clear view of what you're getting yourself into. Oh, I just absolutely love the Porsche curves here. You can take them completely, almost flat out in the dry. A little bit of braking here and there in the wet, but it's still just so glorious to go around these bends. A lot of puddles there, as you guys saw the wheels just squirming a little bit out of control, but kept it in tip-top shape. A few cars in the pits, I'm thinking probably some of the LMP1s going in for a quick fuel pit stop. Oh, curb riding, don't want to be Tony Hawk.
Great job. That's the fastest final sector of anybody so far.
Still in 11th place in the LMP1 category. But we are gaining, we're about 14 seconds now away from one of the other LMP1 brethren. Right, on the outside here, because there's a massive standing water there. Probably saw the reflection. Right, the Audi is definitely on a charge now for some positions. Staying on the outside here. There's a lot of hydroplaning going on in this one. There's a lot of standing water build up as the rain has progressed. Definitely it's not making things easy. Well, that's how we like it. We like a little bit of challenge here. I'll stay on the outside through here. Early on the brakes. That was a lot better, not as fast as I would like it to be. Lost a bit of time. I mean, the AI doesn't really get affected by the standing water, which is a bit of a shame. Especially when you have them on high setting as well. Let's just keep our heads down and do our best to gain some time through the sectors. So not a lot of water build up actually through the Indianapolis sector. Just through here. Oh yes, there is a puddle there. We're going to turn up the fuel mixture to rich. Get some more power out of this. It's so hard to see the standing water. It's just like a 50-50 magical game. It's either a hit or a miss. And it's just gonna get worse as well as the night falls. Oh yes. I'm not looking forward to that. I'm definitely not. I've got a few more cars in the pits now. Maybe we can make up some positions here. Very slow out from the forward chicanes. We're about 7 seconds now away from 10th. Open up the tabs on the fuel mixture, and this thing really does help. probably can see the difference now as well in the Mulsanne straights, just the savage speed of these LMP ones. Now definitely catching up to the LMP1 packs a little bit. Slowing down here, just easing into the chicane, just because we have that LMP2 in the front of us as well. Oh, it made a mistake. He made a mistake, and I almost followed him. It looks like it's the Nissan Orca style LMP2 car, the open top, which just looks absolutely incredible. It's actually really nice to drive as well. But I like how these AIs are making mistakes as the race progresses as well. Still 7 seconds behind, just because we had to slow down for the LMP2 behind us now. So let's try and open up some more tabs now on this thing. Here comes the tricky part. Take it wide. Easy, easy. Okay, that's better. Still slow. You can just see that water there. We'll go on here on the right side, where it's a little bit drier. I think the rain is stopping down a little bit. Looks like we've got a little bit of a build up there in water. But Indianapolis looks pretty cool. Oh, late on the brakes there. Whew. So our gap to 10th place is still relatively the same. Haven't really gained much on him, but we will do through the Porsche bends. This is where the Audi comes into its own, really. Where it's just so stable and the others aren't. This thing can beast it, even in the wet. A few more guys in the pits now. I'm going to be turning down the mixture a little bit. After the lump chicanes. I definitely have caught up now. Let's put it down to normal. So we should be in slipstream.
Traffic up ahead, a back marker coming your way.
It looks like we're seeing the first GTE of this race. Gonna have to go on the outside, as there would have been a collision. And we finally caught up to the LMP1 in 10th place, and it looks like we're gaining a lot of time on him as we go on the slipstream. Going for the overtake, back forwarding in, and staying on the outside for the first chicane of the Mulsanne straight. He's not giving up, he's still right on our tail. So a little mistake from me, which will mean falling back down the grid order. We'll pretend of the wipe now. Yeah, he's definitely right on me. You can just see him in the rearview mirror. Gonna have to be very, very careful through here, as this is not my strong point now. And the AI doesn't really seem affected by here. Oh, yep, there we go. There's that little spin. Just look him. He's going through the puddle sector or section on the left there. There's a lot of like standing water build up there. And we got sprayed down. God damn it. Wiper back on. That's got a good run now. Got good speed. So we're taking place back into the Indianapolis. It's going on the outside though. Dangerous boy. Still side by side. Don't cut him up a little bit. Squeeze them out into the grass. Had to fold. It's turned out to be a great battle. The sun is starting to come out slightly. He's in my slipstream now. He's definitely pissed about that maneuver. Now, even though it stopped raining, the track surface is still extremely wet. Therefore, I won't be changing tyres for a while until that track surface is dry.
That's your fastest final split time so far. Nice driving.
Picked up some spray there from the GTE, so... Oh, it came just across us. Stupid maneuver by the GTE. Don't know what he was thinking.
There's some traffic ahead. Back marker coming up.
It's definitely getting a little bit darker now.
Okay, we've got some pressure coming from behind.
Now we are under attack as well. This is not going to be good. A lot of GTEs in the area. This can get ugly, and probably we will. Let's go for the pass. We might have to fold behind this one for the Mulsanne chicane. Yes, we will. I'm not going to chance it on the inside with that puddle there. It's getting dark very, very quickly now. You can hardly see the road. It's going to be very, very hard detecting where the puddles are now. No spin there, touch the curb. That LMP1 is still right at my bottom. He's not giving up without a fight. He definitely isn't. Oh, that was close. Tell me the wipe now. Too many times, too many times. Damn it. Wipe to fail. Mercedes headlights, they're not the best on this Audi, and they are on. But they're hardly reflecting anything. We will stay one more lap and then we go into the pits. We're not last. We're not last anymore in our class. Until the next lap though. I wish on this game they would tell you like the like a crew chief would tell you what the surface dampness is or wet level of the track. Would really come in helpful knowing just how wet it is and to go for like tire changes and everything like that. Hopefully in Project Cars 3 they will actually do that. And Project Cars 3 has been confirmed and it looks like it's going to be pretty damn decent actually. But who knows? Can never really be sure with these games. There's a lot of promises, but they're really never fulfilled, are they? Especially with this game. I mean, when this game first released, it was absolutely pants with the force feedback and everything. It just felt really, really off, and it took them absolutely, literally, almost under a year, just under a year, to fix everything.
Okay, you're coming up on a map marker.
So I don't really have high hopes for Project Cars 3, but I'll definitely get it. Just because it's the best probably sim on the consoles at the moment. This section is still very, very wet. It has dried up a little bit though. Like, you can just see the puddle markings. I might have to change onto slicks at some point. Go for one more lap. You know what, screw it, we're going for a lap, for pitting now. Go on hard slicks. Put more fuel in. It's so hard navigating while driving. There should be a separate screen for it. Right, second pit stop underway. There's a few other LMP1s have pitted as well. Probably just to change tyres. I'm not too sure. It's in development right now, and it's been confirmed. I'm not too sure when it's going to be released though. And why have we not pitted? We just took a drive through the pits. Well, that's not gone well. Scouts, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Long time no see. Hope you had a nice Christmas and New Year's. Okay, this has really annoyed me right now. Requested a pit stop, but what does my team do? Nah, fuck it, let's not pit. Let's not change his tyres. I don't need tyres, and we're gonna be running out of fuel as well. Let's put on lead, Jesus.
Copy. Box this lap.
I'm gonna have to feather throttle this thing. I'm not gonna run out of fuel this time around. That is absolutely appalling. I have no idea what happened. Really have no idea what happened. And I can't believe what actually happened. How can you request a pit stop and not get into your pit lane? Let's just short shift this thing. We've got 5.2%, 5.1% left of fuel now. Is it going to be enough to make it to the pits this time around? And actually, fingers crossed that we do get an actual pit now. Oh. I know, man. Still, this game still has issues. Glad to hear you had a good time, Scouse. I know. Did you hear about Project Cars 3 being confirmed and being more on the lines of taking the road of NFS Shift now? So they're gonna have like feature works cars, so you take a road car, basically modify it, weight reduction it and everything like that, and you'll be able to get works on it, which is basically like a GT3 or whichever category you want tuning spec. Looks like we'll just have enough fuel to make it to the pits now. No shit, Sherlock. You should have put me in the pits when I asked. Not denying me my pit stop. I hate my race engineer. Oh, a lot of spray there. You can see the track still being wet at some places. Please let me pit. Please let me pit this time. Don't give me no drive-throughs. Yeah, that's true. You can never really be too sure what to expect from this game. Yeah, I saw Dirt Rally 2. It looks absolutely amazing. Can't wait for it. I still have to literally go through the campaign on Dirt 4, which I haven't really done. I've got the Sparkle steering wheel, the rally mod. For the Thrustmaster, so I'm going to be using that wheel for the playthrough. Right, change me tyres. There you go. Why are they just doing like 2 tyres at a time? Do the Formula 1 style pity. Would have been out by now. Jesus. Damage repairs. Oh my god. Did I even have any damage? I don't think I did. How far along are you actually in the Dirt 4 campaign, Scouse? And how long is it? We're gonna turn up the fuel mixture to rich. And just try to go for it. We've got a lot of time to make up. We're actually 2 minutes behind the leader. in our class. About a minute behind the next place in our class as well, so it's not looking good for us this time around. At least we're not last though, which is quite surprising in our class. We're 10th overall. 10th overall and 10th in our class. Yeah, it is. Do you know what? It still amazes me how like rally drivers aren't afraid to do what they do. They literally have balls of iron. Because the speeds they go at in like narrow tracks and everything. Right, we just got over an hour left on this race, and honestly, we're not gonna probably make it to like top 5 or anything, which was the goal overall. Mainly because the crew let me down once, and I had to do an early pit stop because of my own fault, where we spun the car and actually hit the barriers as well a second time around. So it hasn't been a good race, or the race the Audi team has hoped for. But we'll try and nurse this baby home anyway, and see if we can pick up any breadcrumbs on the table. Oh, very late on the brakes. Still very wet through there, as you guys can see the spray from that V8 Vantage. So the track is drying up slightly, but there are still a few really wet patches here and there, which don't help the tyres, as we are on slicks now. And they're just a bit there as well, it was a bit wet. But on some of the tracks we can actually push this car a little bit more now. And just get the feel of just how amazing these LMPs are. So we have gained a bit now. Actually, we were about 2 minutes behind the leader. We are about 1 minute and 20 seconds now. So I'm guessing the leader has gone for a pit stop, because there's no way in hell we would have made that much amount of time up on the leader. Still halfway through the race, and things can happen. Things can change drastically, as we saw. Where's he going? Where's he going? Fuck it. Let's go here. Have to use the track limits there a little bit. Still very sideways through there. Oh my god. Through the 40 chicane.
Just a back marker. Stay sharp and take it.
So Scouts, what you been up to now anyway lately? I haven't seen you stream any dirt rally or dirt 4 videos or anything like that. Been pretty quiet. It's not gonna go for the inside. You can still see that puddle there just lurking for me. Pretty much a week behind the leader. Oh, maybe a month actually, because this Audi isn't the fastest of an LMP, so possibly a month or so. Oh, side.
Fastest first section you've done yet. Great job.
Ah, see Scouts, yeah. See, I had to stop doing a little bit of streaming and doing a little bit of like random YouTube videos, just because work is getting away and I'm doing really like miserable and unsocial hours. Like literally, like one day I'll do like 9 to 5, which is totally fine. I really like 9 to 5 hours, because then I can just get on with everything I have to do in the evening. But if it's like an evening shift, where it's like 2 to 10 or 2 to 11 or whatever, then I'm just like, ugh, I might as well sleep all that time and get to work then. Oh, very sideways in the brakes. Oh, this corner's still very, very wet. When I buy American Truck Simulator, I actually have the Euro Truck Simulator. I haven't played, well, I have played it a little bit. I used a little bit of mods and stuff like that. But it's a good game, but I just get bored of it on like long journeys. The only thing that I do on it is just long journeys anyway. I don't really like short journeys or anything like that because they're not really worth the money when you take them. But yeah, I might do a stream about that on Euro Truck Simulator. Probably not American Truck Simulator, I'll definitely do like Euro. And maybe like Beam NG as well, I really want to play that. That looks really fun to play. Oh, look on the grass there, riding it. I'll tell you what, the GT is on a straight line, they're not slouching. I thought the power difference or the top speed difference would be far more drastic than that. Oh, very wet there. Saw the car just squirming a little bit, trying to find traction here and there, hydroplaning as it went by. Oh, that was scary. I don't like puddles. I don't like rain on this game. I mean, it is like nice how the effects affect the track and everything like that, and physics taking over, but I prefer dry. Dry is all the way. If you stream that, Dominic, I will definitely go and watch you play it. One of my favourite YouTubers actually, and streamers on Twitch, plays American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator. Squirrel, not sure if you guys heard of him. Oh, very late on the brakes. Whew. A little bit on the grass there as well. Thought I was going to spin the car out. Jesus, that was a nappy changing moment. It is true, it is quite boring, but if the commentary is good and the YouTube and like the streamer is good, it's pretty decent to watch, or just to chill to. Yeah, Skrill was the one that actually made me want to get Euro Truck Simulator after watching his streams, because I started watching Skrill when I was actually in hospital, and I was in hospital for like 2 weeks recovering from my operation. That was about 3 years ago, something like that, and yeah, just started watching his videos at random, just popped up on my YouTube feed, and you know, it's been great watching him. Nice one, Dom. Right, so we are gaining on the leader a little bit now. So we were about 1 minute 20 seconds after the leader went for a pit stop. Now we're about 1 minute 15 seconds. So we are gaining about 5, maybe about 2.5. Oh shit, not anymore. I was gonna say about 2.5 seconds a lap, but yeah, we're not gonna do that anymore now, are we? God, that was fun. Corner still catches me off guard. Because it's just so wet there and you can't really see it now because it's so dark and everything. And these lights aren't really doing much help as well. Oh shit, fuck Miles. I don't know why, but when I played, what was it, like Gran Turismo 5 and doing like the long 24-hour, the actual 24-hour Le Mans endurance racing on that game, and as soon as night time hit, there was always like fireworks blasting off in the distance, and this is what I'm expecting right now, just fireworks blasting at random, get the good old times. Right, so we're about 1.4 down on our sector, just because of that Mulsanne bend, where we spun it a little bit. I'm still not giving up though. It looks like we have a little bit of engine wear actually. We've got 1 on engine wear. Doesn't really affect us too badly, but have to keep an eye on it in case if it does increase. If it does, it's going to be a big problem for us.
Great final sector. Your best so far.
Oh, sideways. I'll get to your comments in a little bit on the straight. Ah, there we are. That is so true, Scout. It's better than reading a book, actually. Yeah, I think the new Gran Turismo will definitely be on like PS5 though, because the way or the amount of time they took to make Gran Turismo Sport, which is a pretty good game, lacks a bit of content, but they are bringing every content every month, so it's literally free DLC you get, and which builds the game up a little bit. But what I see Gran Turismo Sport is basically like a prologue to Gran Turismo. Like they always brought out like Gran Turismo 2 prologues and 3 prologues and then 4 prologues and everything like that, which was just like the basically a demo of the game, of what the game's going to be. When Gran Turismo 7 comes out, it's going to be massive when it comes out to PS5. If they do choose to go down to the Gran Turismo 7 route, and hopefully they'll have the old classic tracks back. I do miss them, and probably like hopefully all of them as well, like from Gran Turismo 2, 1, 3 and so forth. Let's be careful here. Car's not turning, and over. Damn it, car, damn it. What are you doing to me? There was no input from you whatsoever. Stupid car, or stupid corner. I can't believe how wet it is still there. It's not dried up one bit. I wouldn't have all the cars in the world on Gran Turismo. Like, seriously, the amount of cars like Gran Turismo 6 and 5 had, you never really drove any of them or all of them. I literally had all of the cars in Gran Turismo 6 because I did the little glitch where you could just resell the VGT Mercedes over and over again, so you get like 1 million each time you sell it. So that was my way of making some quick cash, and that was early on before the patches anyway. So I literally bought every single car in the game at that time, and I haven't drove like maybe like 5% of the cars. So yeah, I'd prefer just to have a few like decent selection of cars, maybe about what 300 or so, but have them really detailed up and even like give us the opportunity to, you know, do more customization to them. I mean, that would really sell, I think. Right, looks like we're approaching one of our LMP brethrens. He's in the pits right now. We're going to go for the overtake, and we have overtaken him. Yes. Still 10th overall. There's 3 cars that have retired so far. We started with 32 on the grid. We are down on like 29th, so yeah. The Le Mans is a difficult race, especially when you're trying to sim it, and it goes to show that even in sim racing, things go wrong. It takes a massive toll on the drivers and the cars as well. So kudos to like every driver that does it and every team that puts the effort into doing like these races. Yeah, definitely. There would Red Dead Redemption 2 would have been so much better. Like, don't get me wrong, it's an incredible game. It's got really good physics and everything. But it's just like with like GTA 5 when it first released on the PS3 days. It was pretty good on it, but then they brought out the PS4 and we had to re-release it on PS4. And yeah, no one ever played it back then on PS3. And I haven't as well. I've only played GTA 5 on PS3, and then when I got PS4 I never really bothered re-getting it because it's just too expensive to re-get. You pay 50 quid for a game on PS3 and then you get pay another 50 quid for the PS4 version of it, which is basically the same thing, but later on obviously Rockstar developed all the DLCs and stuff like that, all the add-ons and events for GTA 5, which they're still doing as well, which is impressive to say the least for an old game. Well, I think it's wide now. Oh my god, the car's struggling so much through there to find that grip. I don't think it might be. There's already a release date for the Anthem, but I guess they will have a PS4 and PS5 version of it. I'm not too sure actually when PS5 comes out. Probably like maybe the end of this year or something like that. I haven't really read up on it or looked into it myself, but Anthem looks really, really good. Oh, 2020, so yeah, I don't think Anthem won't be out for that game then. I mean for the PS5 console. If it's 2020, it'll be just too long. They'll bring it out for the PS4 and leave it at that unless they postpone it. But then again they'll have to rework the game and everything like that to suit the PS5 specs. Looks like our engine is wearing a lot more now. We're going to the pits now on this lap. Just quickly request a pit stop before it changes its mind on us. As we've got about 20 litres of fuel left. I don't want to chance it. Pit early, get more fuel. We'll change our tyre selection now. We're going to go with soft slicks. We're on hards right now and barely any tyre wear has gone. So let's quickly change our strategy. Soft slicks, and we'll turn the fixture off so we don't waste too much time in the pits. Let's go to the MGU now. There we go. Do you know what game I actually really miss back from the PS3 days is Vanquish? I'm not sure if you guys heard of it. It's basically like an Iron Man suit that you play. It's quite arcadey. I think it's made by Sega or something like that, but it was just such a good game. I'm pretty sure some of you played it. But yeah, I do miss that. They've made a recreation or HD remastered on the Xbox One. It's a shame they haven't brought it out on PS4 because otherwise I'd be playing that right now. That was literally like my all-time favorite game on PS3. Yeah, exactly, Scouts. Definitely better just to wait and get the copy that you want than buying 2 copies of the same game. This is why I would never have to. Oh shit! This is why I never would have you know, 2 games for the for like Xbox One or PS4, like some people do, like Call of Duty or Battlefield or something like that. Honestly, for the next generation, they should really just bring out cross-platform. No, I haven't got Anthem. It's not released yet, dumb. But I might pre-order it just because it looks good. It kind of looks like you're playing like Iron Man. And Iron Man's pretty good, like as an Avenger anyway. In the movies, I do like Iron Man in the movies. Or Robert Downey Jr. portrays him really well. Yeah, I think Iron Man and Spider-Man will definitely like be my 2 top Marvel characters. No, I'm kind of let down by the Mortal Kombat series actually, because it's basically the same thing over and over again. Like I had the PS3 one, and it was just, the storyline was just exactly the same. There's really not much story in fighting games, so I don't think I'll get it. Right, will we be denied our pit stop, or will we actually go for it? And the answer is, we're having our pit stop. Yes, this tonight. Yeah, cross-platform on consoles would make it so much easier for everyone.
We've lost the wheel nut. Okay, it's taking a bit longer than we expected. Just hold station. We'll be out in a
They've
minute.
locked my wheel nut. This is pretty. I've never actually experienced this kind of like failure in a pit stop. This is actually pretty cool to actually have that in game. I didn't realize Project Caster actually had these failures while in the pits and everything like that. That's brilliant.
All clear. Go,
That's
go,
surprised
go.
me actually. Looks like daytime is brewing up as well. So, and we got slicks on. Should be good. Should be good. Although we're about 5 fucking minutes, almost 6 minutes behind the leaders. Like what? What are they driving? I got a drive-through penalty for having a pit stop. What the fuck? I guess I'll have to take it. Okay. How the hell does that work? I get a drive-through penalty. For what exactly? Oh, having a locked wheel nut? That's very true. They should probably fix all the basic bugs first before having these features in, but it's still pretty cool to have it. But seriously, how do I get a drive-through penalty? I suppose we should take it at the end of this lap. Fuck it. It's just like with some of the track limits on this game, they're just really severe, and the marshals really go anal. If you check out like the YouTube series I have of some of these live streams on the career mode, yeah, you can see that the marshals really hate me. I've had the first division. I really did enjoy it, especially like in the dark zones where you just like killed all the innocent PvP players and stole all their loot while they were waiting for the helicopter to get in. That was like the funniest bit. I used to be an asshole in that game. Oh, still slippery, still slippery. I'm not sure if I'll get Division 2 though. One thing I gotta question is how the fuck are the AI taking that Mulsanne bend at the end of the straight? Where I'm just so struggling for grip and the AI just seems to fucking power along. Like MacGyver. They really need to sort these bugs out, don't they, Scouts? Although, this game's pretty old now, so I doubt they'll do anything. Days Gone, yes, that is a good game. I think when it first was announced in like 2016, I was so excited for that game. But they've taken such a long time for it. So it better be good when it comes out, otherwise I'm going to be disappointed. I'll definitely be getting that. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Whew. Oh, nappies, poos come out. I need to change that nappy. Alright, let's go for the drive-through. Do you know what? If I take this drive-through and it gives me another drive-through, oh shit, I'm gonna be very, very pissed. Can you imagine if I do take this drive-through and they gave me another drive-through? Project Cars logic. Oh, hang on, I'm about to be lapped. Look at the bottom left. I am literally... No, it's going into pits now. But I will be lapped soon. Oh, I think that he's coming up now. Oh no, I've actually lost the position to an LMP2 car. Oh, that sun is... It's not good. It's blinding me a little bit. Where's the sun visor when you need it, eh? Right, well we didn't get another drive-through penalty, which is good. It's a start, Project Cars, it's a start, you know. But yes, if you look at the relative time on the left now, you will see LMP1, Martin Prax. He's 8 seconds or 9 seconds just behind me. He's going to be lapping me soon. We're going to get lapped. I never get lapped. But we will now. First for everything. The joys. Right, with daylight now brewing, we can actually see what the hell is going on at the end of the Mulsanne Straight. And why is it so wet and why we can't find the grip. Yes, I have to agree with Scouts. PS3 days and even PS2 days were the ones for me, especially PS2. With like Vice City and everything. Ah, memories. Makes me want to go back and play Vice City or San Andreas. Or even like the Getaway, that was so good. Alright, here we go. Why are you so wet? Oh my god, this corner is literally a fucking puddle. It's literally a puddle. Look at this spray that AI picked up. It's no wonder we can't find any power through that bend. And funny enough, the AI can. Well, we've got about 40 minutes left of this race. It definitely hasn't gone our way. I really like the fact that there's still, like, some parts of the track are still wet. I'll stay behind this guy here, as there's no opening spaces, and it will get dangerous if we touch each other. Not inappropriately, just touch. Oh, got a little bit wet there. There's cars on this game, once they touch, they're like magnets. It's hard to untouch them. Little dive down the inside for the fortune case. Managed to make the move stick. I honestly don't know what lap we're on. Another bad downer about this, about the endurance races on the on Project Cars 2. Doesn't give you a lap indication. Oh, got a little warning there for track limits. Fuck you, game. You can keep your warning. Yeah, that's very true. One thing about that needs fixing is definitely the AI and how they behave in rain, because you can see I struggle for grip a lot of time, where the AI just powers ahead, like the like when I was battling for 10th place and the AI behind me was constantly on me while it's still raining. I was struggling so much for grip, and so I had to lift off every corner and everything like that, just take it nice and easy, and the AI was just like boom, hot lap mode. So yeah. So hopefully when Project Cars 3, fingers crossed, not holding my breath to it, there were just some of these issues, but being a small company, I doubt some of these will actually get fixed. To be fair, I'm still pretty excited about the Works Edition cars. That was like the best thing about this Need for Speed Shift, and the way you could just and there we go, back traction, just hydroplaning into the corner, turning the steering wheel, nothing's happening, still going straight. Oh yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, I do like the fact that they're taking a little bit more of a, you know, you can do more stuff to the cars on the game, because honestly you couldn't really do anything on the cars on this title and the previous one about, like, apart from like tuning the setup, but you can, which is pretty basic really. Like, it's in depth when it comes to setting up the car, but it's minimum. I want more than just being able to fiddle around with the suspension and aerodynamics of the car. I want to add some weight reduction, you know, change my turbo and everything like that. This is what developers need to start putting in games, just more in the car culture of being able to do more for your car. I heard they're bringing out a credit system as well for Project Cars 3. They'll have the drive and go system, as most of these games have, but they'll have a credit system as well. So we'll see how that plays out. So I'm guessing like 2 separate career modes. Yeah, probably. Very true, Dom. Oh, got enough fucking warning. Going a little bit wide. Why do you punish me, game? I'll tell you one thing, though. I've pulled away from the leader in my class a little bit. He's maybe 5 seconds behind. I'm not sure if he went for a pit stop or anything like that. Probably has. So it's not really an achievement here. Oh, pulling off a little more now, so he might be in the pits now. Well, I'm so glad I changed the HUD on here. I've got more information that I need to know where everyone is and everything like that. About my engine status and, you know, aerodynamic status and everything. Brakes, suspension. Comes a lot more handy to have all these information. Let's get this LMP2. So our engine is showing more signs of wear. 4% now. We've got a little bit damage to the front wing. I'm not sure how I picked that up actually. I don't think I've hit anything. So if I did, please remind me, guys. But yep. Worst corner in history when it's wet. Yeah, just look at EA's. Literally all about add-on content and pay to play really, or pay to win on some of the games now. That is very true, but people are quite easily overhyped about things. But that was a good sector. Literally blitzed it, barely lifted off from 6th gear around there. Porsche curves. To be fair, I actually want to see what our times are compared to the AI. I know we're going to be struggling for time when it comes to the sunbend at the end of the straight, just because I can't find any grip there and it's still very wet, even though it's pretty dry. Or is there going to be a fucking warning? Just want to see how close we are to the pace of the AI. Or how far away we are to it. You can still see the wetness on some of the curves and everything. Like with the shining. Taking it nice and easy through all these bends and everything as we're approaching the end game of the race. 3 quarters in now. Oh, oh, oh. hell does that happen? That's very true. This is definitely one of the advantages of having like a gaming PC. Although I have a gaming PC, it's pretty powerful as well, but I don't really use it for gaming. I just use it for like editing videos and stuff like that. I don't really want to use it for gaming. Although it is definitely a lot better. But I'm more of a console person. If consoles could have mods, and I mean that would be so good, especially for like a set of Corsa, which you know PC obviously has mods for stuff, for games such as that. But yeah, mods make things so much better on games. Like even changing the HUD slightly, you know, it's a big advantage to have, and it looks visually better.
The blue flags are out for you. Get through the traffic as best you can.
Got a bit of markers, back markers coming up, moving to the inside. Let me pass. Good girl. Right, we'll be pitting in this lap now. So I'll just quickly request a pit stop.
Copy that. Pit request confirmed. We're ready for you when you are.
Moving out of the way for us to allow us to go by. Impressive. I'm assuming after this pit stop we are going to get lapped by our team class leader. We're about 2 minutes 35 seconds away from him, and it takes about a minute 35 to do a lap around here, or minute 30, minute 40 depending on the setup in the car. I'm probably doing like 3 minutes in the late 40s with this Audi. Oh sorry, 3 minute 31, sorry 37 is my best time. Just saw it on the steering wheel there, on the top right, on the display.
Traffic up ahead, it's just a back marker. You should see the blue flag. Stay sharp.
It looks like this section's dried up a little bit, but this bit hasn't. Still a massive wet patch. God, it's literally a river flow through that corner. Going inside. Oh, he's blocked me off, bastard. Stupid GT. Why would you do that? When you see a fast car coming at you. Derp. Yeah, it's definitely catching me off guard. I mean, it's not really doing much to the AI, but it's really affecting how the car behaves. It's just literally the car's just hydroplaning on it, and just as soon as it hits it, it just doesn't want to turn in or do anything. And then you get the dry bit or the dry patch of the corner, and then everything starts happening all at once, and you're just like, whoa, fearing for your life. I'm still surprised that standing water is still at the end of the Musan straight.
You're closing on some back
I
markers.
mean, some of these
Checking
other
the
standing
here.
waters have
Let's
disappeared or nearly disappeared. Just got a little battle going on there with the GTE and an LMP2. Wait, I also supposed to pit that lap. Oh my god, I went full retard. We need to change our fuel mix now to lean, just so we can make it to the end, I think. And we're gonna have to short shift a bit. A lot of spray there. I have to stay behind the LMP2, just to stay in the draft. I'm only putting about 60% of throttle in. Oh, what are you doing, LMP? What are you doing? One thing I don't like about the AI, how they behave on here, is that if you do get close to them, even though when you're trying to draft them, they will just brake check you a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna stay behind them. I need to conserve a little bit of fuel. I think it's covered everywhere throughout the corner scales. I've tried inner is definitely the worst when I spun it then. I've tried outer. Outer is better, but it's still just it's heavy. Coming up to it now, so we shall see how wide we can go and take it. Well, that was better, and we did get nudged a little bit from the AI, so that didn't help. But yeah, it looks like it's dried off a little bit. So we've done that before and kind of spun it in. Kinda. Right, I'm definitely going to be able to make it to the end now. So I'll turn up the fuel mixture to like normal at the end of these chicanes. Because we're not getting any power. And the car becomes just very, very sluggish. Normal. Actually no, rich. We saved a lot of fuel drafting that LMP2.
You're very low on fuel.
Just going to change the strategy. I'm not going to select any tyres because our tyres are still good. Not being really worn out, and I'm pretty sure we can go the distance on these tyres, so let's not waste time changing tyres or anything like that. Just go in, and probably that's one of the things actually thinking about it, what lost us so much time in the pits, changing tyres when we didn't need to. I really don't like the pit menu on this game. It's just so not user friendly. Gran Turismo pit menu is pretty decent. It's really fast, effective, and I do quite like it. Alright, here we are. Yeah, you dropped that tire. We don't need that shit. Just give me the fuel. I love how the other guy's just waiting there with the tires like, derp. What tire? What ditch tire? Trying to figure out what he needs to do.
All done.
I wish kind of there was like more atmosphere going on in the pits. You don't really get that sense, and we've just been overlapped now. But yeah, I wish there was like a little bit more going on in the pits. And we got lapped by the 2 leaders. Way. Let's actually see if we can catch up to them. Just see if I got the pace. If it's down to my bad slow driving, or is it down to just to the pits, having crappy pit strategy. Oh, woo! Jesus. It's probably bad driving, slow car, and pit strategy. The combination of those three. This is why we are losing this race now. But there's the second place LMP1 car. Just right ahead, the blue one. Blue and white. Current gap is 2.5 seconds. We shall see what the gap is like at the end of the lap. Wheels getting very twitchy. So at the moment, looks like our pace is somewhat even to the LMP AI. And this is what gets us off guard. The amount of time we just lost there, we literally lose 2.5 seconds there on the AI. And over the coast that obviously accumulates to more time. Oh, even more than 2.5, but roughly about 2 seconds there, I'd say. See if we can get those seconds back. Should probably tell I'm really pushing this thing right now. I don't want the LMP2 to get him, so the LMP1 in second place to get away from me. I do have to be very wary of the tyres as well, as we haven't changed for new rubber. I don't want to overrun these bad boys, as they have to get me to the end. But yeah, we definitely made up a lot of time in the Porsche S's. And through the forward chicane as well. And we'll go wide to lose more time. But yeah, our race pace seems to be quite even with the AI. Even we did have those little mistakes and everything like that during that lap. It's just definitely our pit strat that definitely screwed us over by taking extra time to pit for tyres that we didn't really need. Come on, get out of the way, GT. So I think I should have played around with the pits a little bit. Oh my god. Okay, a lot of poo has came out right now. Definitely gonna need a shower after this race. Jesus, that was a scary moment.
20 minutes remaining.
Well, Assetto Corsa has moved to PC now, so the new game is just PC only. Assetto Corsa Competizioni, however you pronounce it. I was playing some Assetto Corsa, well, I was playing some Assetto Corsa yesterday actually. Doing some Nürburgring runs, like the classic Formula 1 cars, and that was a lot of fun. Thinking of doing some on a stream, or even on like YouTube videos, as a little sub-series or something. The level of physics that you get in the Assetto Corsa is just amazing. It's better than Project Cars, but with the wheel setup I have on here, it's not too bad. Do get to feel every little bump. on the steering wheel, which helps me to recover slides and everything like that. No, it's already made, Dom. It's called the Sequential Competizione, and it's only for PC. Right, we've got about 42 litres of fuel. I think that should last us if we carry on being on rich to the end. Really hoping this track clears out completely from standing water in the next about 7 minutes or so, so we can just fully go for it for the last 10 laps, sorry, or 10 minutes, not laps. Oh, that was a scary moment a little bit. Didn't quite know where the GT was planning on where it was gonna go, so I braked a little bit just to give him some space. Well, it looks better. I'm not sure if it is better, as I haven't got it. I mean, it's definitely going to be an upgrade because the original course really didn't have much content on consoles, did it? But where this is going to be on, well, is on PC only, as the... Oh shit! Oh god. Well, that was a bit of a tumble. Took some damage there as well, but it's okay. But as I was saying anyway, yeah, the Course should only be on PC anyway, because when you mod it, you know, it makes the game so much better. Consoles can't deliver what PC can, and Course is just such a great game that needs to be, you know, constantly modded and to have new content and everything like that. Where on console you can't really do that.
We've got some rain coming in the next 10 minutes.
Oh, the joys, we've got rain in 10 minutes. So I might have to pit for some rain tyres now. Right, let's quickly play with the strategy, get it prepared just in case. There we go. That's done. At least when we press pit, we'll have our setup completed for what we need it to be. Right, it's definitely a lot drier through there now.
You're about to lap a back marker. Don't waste any time.
We're approaching the back marker now.
Okay, that's your best sector 2 today.
And actually through there as well, didn't really squirm on the way out through the Porsche curves. So some of these guys are going into the pits, probably just change tyres. Well, we've got one in as well for a little bit of track limit, but that's okay. Probably change the tyres for the terrain tyres or something. But we're not changing our tyres just yet, as it's still pretty dry. And I guess we can make it on slicks to the end, as it's going to take a little while for the track to get wet anyway. But from some sections where there's still standing water, I guess we just play by ear and see how the car is feeling and how fast the rain comes. Speaking of which, we just need to quickly adjust the fuel as well, so we're not going to be adding a shit ton of fuel into the tank. The minimum we do is about 26. Oh no, I was paying more attention to the MGU, changing the setup. That's not going well. That's not going well at all. Right, face the right way, car. Come on, car. Oh, you don't like gravel.
Blue flag, here come the race leaders. Let them through.
Right, he's the race leader so far. He used to be our main rival until a lot of accidents happened, so let's go for the overtake and rub it in his face. Oh god, I kind of may have took him out slightly there. Okay, I just Esteban Ocon'd him. Oops. It's okay guys, no one saw anything. And we got away with it scot-free. We didn't even get a warning for that. For dangerous driving. Right, rain should be approaching within a minute. It's a hard decision. I'm not too sure if I want to go for pits now or into the pits now. It's so much better taking that corner when it's dry. It's so less scary. Right, he is gaining on us. He's definitely in a faster LMP car than we are. Just look at the speed. Oh, he's gone on inside. He's not happy about that maneuver. It's gonna be on the outside. Had nowhere to go for him, and he crashed. But ambitious move. That's his race lost then. I have no regrets. I have no regrets whatsoever. That was dangerous. Like, the gap was never gonna be there. And there was no collision as well. Not my fault. Okay, so yeah, let's go for another lap and then we might pit in. Yeah, I'll try and stay out as much as possible, for as long as possible anyway. But I'm not sure we're going to pick up a position because we're roughly about a minute behind the next guy in our class, so. Some of these guys have gone into the pits now as well, so we'll see. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that's not gone well. I forgot about that standing puddle. Oh no, he's back. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. Surprising, he's in the Merrick. The Merrick, or however you pronounce that crappy little name. Come on, Audi power! Audi power all the way! I like how my engine is like, great move. I haven't even overtaken him. He's literally lapping me. But yeah, sure, we go with that engineer. Nice one, buddy. Still right up behind my... Trying to stay on the inside for the next bend, or next chicane. And for him not to get my slipstream. Oh god, got a standing puddle there. A little bit more on this, let's move on to this side. Right, the rain should have fallen by now, and it hasn't, so we're going to definitely stay out to the end of the race then. I mean, if the rain would have started falling now, then we'd have no choice but to pit in to get the wet tyres, as the progression just make the track so much more wetter than it is.
Blue flag, don't race these ones, let them through.
Look at the speed we got out from that corner now. Jesus. So yeah, if I was playing with my strategy, made it a little bit more appropriate without changing tyres when it's not necessary and damages when it's not necessary as well, I think I would be definitely fighting for the lead. So let's pretend we are fighting for the lead. Using the slipstream now. I don't think we're going to be doing an overtake in the Porsche curves unless he opens the door on us. Just applying the, just feathering the throttle. It's making a few mistakes here and there in the Porsche curves. The AI is. Could have made a move possibly, but it probably wouldn't have been clean. Always taking these very slow. Right, here we go, the battle is on. 2 more laps left of Le Mans 24-hour or 2-hour race. He's definitely faster in the first sector than I am in the Audi. And look, he just goes right through there without spinning out. Amazing. What game? Really, AI should have been more affected with that standing puddle as I was, as you guys saw last lap, twice. Yeah, his little LMP1 cars are definitely a lot better than mine. Trying to move it. Come on, this usually works. Gravity, you know. Come on, Audi. It just doesn't have the performance anymore. Let's go for it. Oh, what the hell was that? Did you guys see that? What the hell was that? It's like a bit of a glitch or something. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. It's like a hit, but it wasn't a hit. Maybe I'll run over a ghost or something. Jesus. Right, we're turning down our fuel mixture to lean. Stay in draft, save some fuel as well, because we are on 15%. And it would be horrific if we didn't make it to the finishing line. Look at the difference that makes, actually. Just look at the difference. I doubt the AI is turning down the fuel mixture. I really doubt it. But yeah, we'll keep it on lane, just so we can get to the finishing line. Or should I pit? Decisions. Right, we'll just keep it on lane. Yeah, keeping it on lane. Worst comes to worst, we'll just coast it a little bit. But we should have enough fuel to actually full throttle it on lane. Anyway, I'm gonna full throttle the first sector. On the track and back, don't have to apply so much throttle just because of the hybrid system kicking in. It's giving me more acceleration. Oh, that was a scary moment. But there we are. We're catching up to a back marker as well. It's an LMP2 car, so I don't think we're going to have enough power to actually catch up to the LMP2 because they are pretty quick. They are quick little buggers. If it's a GT, that would be a different story. Imagine if one of the other AIs had a little DNF right now, or an engine blown. Oh, that would be nice. Come on, AI, do something nice for me. Let me gain a few positions here and there. We lost about 3 to 4 seconds on the straight there alone to the leader. And where is the rain? I swear to God, the crew chief was like, "Oh, it's gonna rain in like 10 minutes." That was like 15 minutes ago, 20 or something like that. Between there anyway. Where's the rain? Literally, this engineer is busting my balls. Okay, we've got about 7.5 worth of fuel. Turn down to normal now. We've got enough for that. I should probably got enough for Rich, but I'm not just gonna risk it. We'll keep it down anyway. It's not like we're battling anyone. We've got a comfortable 10th. But I really hope that in Project Cars 3 they're gonna fix the the awkward pit menu or select the screen for the pit in, and just make it simple and easy for people to use. Because it is long-winded when you're going into pits, playing around in the settings and everything like that. Just have it as Gran Turismo has it, and so much easier. And we hit a curb and we spin it at the end, showing off our skills or lack of car control for all the fans to see. But there we are, across the line in 10th in the amazing and slow-looking Audi R18, and becoming 10th overall and 10th in our class as well. So let's go have a look at the best times. We were actually off pace quite badly, and as you guys can see, the AI were using custom setups. If you have it above 80%, I have my AI skill level set to 100%. They will use custom setups better suited for tracks, and obviously that's what they have done by achieving these sort of times, and me using just the default stable setup with a 337.7. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, Dom, Scouts and everyone else tuning in, and I'm going to take a little break and I might be back doing some Dirt 4. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. That's it for episode 5 of our Project Cars 2 career mode playthrough, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Take care, peace.